Hi, everybody. We're back. It's another day. Back again.
JP's
It's
back.
not with that attitude podcast, yeah.
Right.
Da-da-da-da.
Don't mind me. You might just hear a little like eating ASMR while I take a few more bites of my hibachi.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
I had to feed the boy. He cooked
hibachi's
all
important.
week,
Yeah, right.
so I figured a treat was in order.
Oh, man. So,
Yeah, what do we got
what do
on
we have
today's
on the...
menu?
Well, okay, so have you all heard of Rania, the Robber's Daughter?
What?
Yes, I actually have heard the title. I have not watched it or seen much about it beyond that.
Yeah, so like I think maybe last weekend or like earlier this week, I came across a random video clip on X
Mm-hmm.
of the Wild Wings.
Hmm.
So it's like a few snippets of the Wild Wings from the Netflix series that came out like when did that come out? I think back in March actually.
Okay.
And I'd never seen or heard anything of this until now. Like, but I think as I was looking into it, it's like, oh, okay, it's a I think a Swedish show,
Mm.
which is why I don't think it got any
Major
publicity anywhere in the States.
Gotcha.
And but here, let me send you. I'm gonna put this clip that the clip of them because the models of the Wild Wings look so fucking cool. Because I saw I was immediately like, okay, I gotta check this out. These look amazing.
Let's see.
Right? Because just
Oh,
yeah, right.
the tagline on it.
Only mommy burb.
Holy mommy bird. It almost reminds me of like a properly rendered Kung Fu Panda-esque.
Oh, like character or bird, yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I've seen this clip as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
Doesn't it remind you of the freaking peacock?
Hmm?
It reminds
Oh,
me of
Lord
the
Shen?
peacock. Yes.
Ah.
The face 100% is just that to me. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to unsee it.
Right, yeah, because I came across it and I'm like, what is this? What is it? Kind of like I was throwing to the comments. It's like, what is this? Sauce! What is it? And it's like,
It looks good.
right? Yeah, so I finished watching the first season, I think a couple days ago.
Yep.
I think it's just at 8 or 9 episodes right now.
Yeah.
Sadly there wasn't as much Wild Wing on screen as I was hoping for, but it was still an interesting little show, little story.
Yeah.
But also as I was looking into it, I didn't realize that Miyazaki had done an animated version back in 2014 of it.
Oh?
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah, because that was because I initially searched it, that was the first thing that came up, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's Miyazaki's art style. Like, what? 2014? What? Ah! It's like, meh.
Yeah, I can make funny noises. That's fine.
Yeah, because those are one of the images that initially came out. Because look at that.
Oh, that is very
Yeah.
beautifully.
Right. But yeah, so centers around a young girl named Rania, and she's the daughter of like a major robber / bandit group living in this forest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And there's
as the name suggests.
yeah, right. And they're and they have and there's another rival no thief band or whatever bandit troop that's also in the forest nearby.
Yeah.
And they're their whole source of income and getting resources and food and everything, and just stealing from merchant carts that come back and forth from the nearby village.
Yeah.
And so just centers around that, and then of course Rania just being oh, we're just adventurous, magic little girl just wants to play in the forest all day, and then learning about all the fantasy creatures that live there, learning how to survive the Wild Wings, goblins, dark dwarves and things like that.
Yep.
And then learning about her father's feud with the other leader of the bandit group and whatnot, and because for the first 5, 6, 7-ish years of her life, she had no idea what her father and his men were going out and doing to get all their food and resources and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So like finally, the father decides like, "Hey, I'm taking you out, and we're gonna see what we do, how we get all our stuff." And then she divides like, "Oh, they're robbers or stealing stuff from other things." Of course, she ain't having that at all.
Right.
And so now it's like going through the whole drama of that. It's like, "Oh, I don't want to be like you. I don't want to be like this is wrong." Da, da, da. And of course, having to deal with that and the relationship with her father and like all the people that she like all the other because like all the other robbers in the group, like they're her family, so it's just like, oh, they do all this terrible thing, but they're my family. What do I do?
Right.
Like, and then of course the leader of the opposing bandit group like has a son who's like around the same age. So of course they end up no meeting, and like he's not really his heart isn't really into the whole no robbing thing as well. And of course they become friends, and right, eventually calling themselves no brother and sister. It's like they don't want to have anything to do with the feud. They just want to know just like cohabitate, live in peace, and things like that.
They just want to vibe, guys. Let's just hang out and vibe.
Yeah, right. God.
God.
So unnecessary.
Right.
Why you gotta put so much political bullshit in here?
But yeah, no, it was interesting. It was a nice little change of pace. Not anywhere near as much wallowing action as I was hoping for, but
yeah.
but it was still cool. But I think one of the funny / like cruel things that the Wild Wings like to do to their victims. So it's like,
okay,
I think they like to know when they can, they'll like take people back to their den alive.
Yep.
So that so that their young ones can like chase them and practice hunting them inside their lair.
Yep.
Like predators do.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because I think the corrupt like what's his name? I think bailiff was the term, whatever. He's like basically the lawman in the village, in the nearby village, whatever.
Okay.
So like he was like you had like a like under the table deal going on with the the opposing bandit group, and it was like, oh well, we'll share profits, what you steal and whatnot, and y'all can keep doing what you're doing. Thing is that he'll look the other way,
right.
but he does eventually get caught by the wire wings and gets thrown to the babies.
As you do.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Right. Oh man.
Because what else are you good for?
Right.
Obviously, you're just.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna keep an eye out for season 2.
Yep.
see how that goes.
Yeah.
Let's see what else do I have here. I think oh yeah, so I wanted to come back to the Helldivers 2 stuff. So so as we know, with I think so like the whole shenanigans happened within the span of like what 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, basically like literally like after we recorded the last episode, it just happened like a day after that, basically. After we had just talked about like, wow, this is so stupid.
And then they walked it back like literally.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
It's like, well, okay, I guess we're fixing that up.
And we got a badass new cape in game.
Yeah.
Is that like
but
an actual thing or is that a mod?
yeah, no, it's an actual thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, an actual cape with the design of like the review graph. That was on those 2 days.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Because one of
like
my
that.
friends who works in games was saying that one of the capes was a mod.
And
I was like,
gotcha.
Huh?
I mean, it's possible it started out that way, and then I guess they probably reached out to whoever made it. It's like, oh, let's come on, we'll pay you, we'll make this an official thing. So
Right.
Yeah.
it wouldn't surprise me.
It would not surprise me either. I just wasn't sure.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But
Okay.
But yeah. So obviously, Sony went back on the like, okay, never mind. You don't fine. You don't have to create a PSN account and link it to your Steam account. You don't have to do that. Yeah, right.
She's like, dumb to begin with. If they
it's so funny how that went down, because like I was gonna get the game at some point, and then that went down. I'm like, nah, and now it's gone back. I'm like, you know what? I guess I can try again, or until at least the next drama comes out or something.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so I think the last bit of drama that's going on right now is like, so I don't know if you've seen any of the posts about the Spitz, the community manager.
No.
Is that the one that's on Reddit?
I can't remember if it was on Reddit, but basically he was like what did it say here? So community manager. Okay, so basically he when the whole linking the account thing started up, he was like, I guess he went out on X or whatever, social media, whatever, and tell PC players like, hey, go ahead and no, review bomb the game, put in for refunds because this is not okay.
Yeah.
He was like just fully on the side of no the players like this is not okay.
Nice.
Like, yeah, so he was like a full on advocate for that.
There we
And
go.
so of course,
He gets
let's
fired.
see. Yeah, he got fired. He got let go.
Yep.
So now there's a petition going.
Oh,
To
yeah,
get
to
him
try and
fired.
get him back in.
Yeah, to make Arrowhead no take him back. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if I would want to go back though.
Yeah, right. Because who knows what other stupid corrupt shit they're gonna try.
Well,
Right.
the thing is it's just gonna start like a lot of toxic workplace stuff.
Yeah, right.
Because your bosses basically said, "Hey, we're gonna do this," and then you were like, "That's sketch. Let's not do that." And then your bosses found out that you were the one that said, "Let's go around this."
Right.
So it's really just setting you up to be in a not great position in career wise.
See, sorry, like I'm reading things. So like everyone's like dubbed him the legendary community manager or legendary community manager General Spitz.
Well.
They could make him a character in the game.
Right.
That'd be
Oh
good
yeah,
enough.
let's see. Yeah, since the apparent
Check that
firing
out.
of Spitz, fans have created a petition online imploring Arrowhead to rehire the legendary community manager. The current goal of the petition is set to 2,500 signatures, and as of writing, it is currently at 1,666.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this article was from 2 days ago. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
so it probably could have hit it by now. Who knows?
It probably went above it at this point,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
considering how hype gamers be.
Right. Basically.
Oh, but God, yeah, no, it's just been a fucking wild ride, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Ah,
Oh, man.
let's see.
Now, if we could just do that for other things outside of games, that'd be great.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, can we stop sending money to other countries that don't have anything to do with us, please?
Yep.
Just saying. Just a thought.
Yep.
Oh
At least
man,
until we get our own shit put together.
Yeah.
right? Because again, it's like God, I guess I remember trying to fucking explain to my dad like last time I was over helping them pack shit. Because again, he's still just been like hard on me. He's like, "Come to Ohio with us. Come to Ohio with us." I'm like, no,
I would not want to come to
Oh, man.
Ohio.
no.
I mean, it's cheaper than where you are.
The quality of living is ass.
I was. Did you let me finish, sir?
You didn't have to. I want.
Did you let me finish, sir?
No. I gotta make sure the people get it.
Fine. Don't let me have.
Go on. Go on, you mashed potato.
No, you already ruined my moment. You ruined my moment. You jerk. It's fine.
It's fine. We'll fix it in post.
Yeah, right.
No, you won't.
I'll
Take
just do
most
like
of
some
this
things
in
where like I
unedited.
take like MZ's voice and make it like high pitched and stuff or something.
You're right.
Chipmunker.
Oh my god. Like, I already sound like a chipmunk on the phone half the time. I don't need help.
Oh man.
Yep.
But yeah, no, it's just so difficult to explain to him because it's like, yeah, no, come back, moving us in Ohio, and you can you don't have to worry about no rent or anything like that, and you can go back to school and get your degree, go like you love reptiles, go into herpetology or something. I'm just like, oh my fucking god.
I wish. I'm glad that it's not just my dad that harps on getting a degree.
Yeah, right. It's like at this point, like I hate to say it, but like degrees are effectively useless nowadays.
They
most
are.
of them anyway. It's like
I mean,
because like you have a better chance of getting certain things, but like when it comes down to it, you just go into a field that you spent like 2, 3, 4 years on like studying and like went into hardcore student debt over, and then next thing you know, it's like you can't even get a fucking job in like that pays you enough. So it's like
because the thing I'm trying to like explain to him because like, well, no, because yes and no, it's useless. I mean, yes, you can still go in, learn a craft, whatever, expand your knowledge, and you still technically have the qualifications for whatever, like position or area you're trying to get into or things like that. But the problem is, like, yes, of course, no, the obscene amount of debt you'll accrue doing that, and then the other major issue is the employers
Yeah.
not caring that you have that degree.
Yeah, that's really the biggest downfall of it. It's like, at the end of the day, like the degree helps, but it doesn't help enough. Is the big
It's like,
thing.
yeah, you're
'Cause everybody
qualified, but
has
they don't
degrees
care.
now.
Yeah, right.
We were pushed so hard to get degrees. Now everyone has one.
Right,
and
there's people with
therefore
degrees
the,
working at fucking McDonald's because they can't get anywhere else.
like the value of the degree just went down,
Right.
which is just really sad because it's like you told us to get these degrees, you told us to work really hard, and
Yep.
that we'd get all these benefits and make all this money, and instead we're just getting debt and unable to get jobs because there's just not that much out there for the things that we actually want to do.
Right.
And the only things that are making money require lots and lots of schooling that we can't afford, or are things that not everybody's interested in.
Basically.
And on the off chance, like let's say, you do get hired in whatever field you want to get into, and you're like you start at entry level or whatever, or somewhere near the bottom. It's like you go in, you work hard, you show you have a good work ethic, and all that, and all good stuff. And trying to show like, hey, you're you're proving you're a valuable employee. They're not going to move you up. They're just going to give you more work. They're not going to move you up.
Me,
They're just going to give
right now.
Yeah, they just give you more work, and don't increase your pay. Don't move you up. Don't give you a position.
I get one.
No increased benefits. Nothing.
I get one pay increase a year. It's 100% a popularity contest. Has nothing to do with my actual service. It has nothing to do with how much I know, even though it should.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid. Like, my bonuses are that way too. If I don't do XYZ for my boss, he makes it so that there's a pool that he has to pull from.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that it's divvied out, he can give more of a percentage to certain people than others.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of giving everyone 100%, some people get like 107, 112. And other people get like 95, 97.
Yep.
Because he takes from one to give to the other.
Right.
And it's arbitrary because the people that they can give it to are not necessarily the ones that are actually getting the work done.
Yeah.
Or know what they're doing. And it's just, I hate. Everything is just dumb.
Yeah, no, it's just so difficult explaining to him because he's still they're both still in the mindset of like 30, 40, 50 years ago where the doing all that actually paid off and actually got you the American dream.
Right.
When that
it's
is
not the
very much
90s
not the case anymore.
Yeah. The American dream has changed heavily. The world has changed heavily. We live in a different era than the old folk used to, and it's funny because they still judge us for basically evolving to adapt into this new era that we live in. And COVID really shook things up and just basically screwed everything over. And now we really have live in a different changed world because of that.
And we're still dealing with a lot of the repercussions of COVID.
Right.
And the way that schools are run, in the way that kids are learning, in the way that jobs are being handled. Like, it's a lot.
Yep.
It's just a lot, and there's not enough taken into account for those changes.
Yeah, because tell him is like, hey, I wouldn't mind going back to school and then getting a degree and some of interest or whatever, but it's not worth the cost.
No.
Yep.
It's not going to help me
Yeah,
anyway.
it's really not going to do anything. The only thing that if I were to go back to school, the only thing I would do it for is something that I know I could get a field in, basically guaranteed.
IT.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, like IT. I know, surprisingly, pet grooming is actually on the rise because, well, obviously we have a bunch of idiots with dogs that don't groom them. So
Well, there was a lot of
people who can't brush their doodle.
There was a lot of
Don't do the fucking research.
Yeah, right.
There was a lot of people that got pets during the height of the
COVID
pandemic
as well. So
because
they have dogs that they can't
grooming, dog
really-
walkers, yeah,
Yeah.
Kennel assistants, whatever.
Hell, COVID, I was at my best when it came to dog walking and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody needed it, and because people were having to either go into the office, or they couldn't handle certain things by themselves while they were working from home.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yes, that's another thing. The whole I don't know if y'all been keeping up with the drama around. Cause I think it kind of like comes and goes a little bit, but just the whole like companies trying to get people come back in the office, do like the full
that stuff, yeah.
5,
Oh,
6
they're
days, all
making
that
our
shenanigans.
people.
Yeah, and people are like actually like pushing back because let's be real, everyone is just fucking tired of this.
Right.
So I think in September is when everybody is required to be in the office for 2 weeks out of a month. So they're quote unquote slowly increasing it. Because right now they only have to be in the office 1 week a month.
Yeah.
And I get really annoyed because I'm in the office all the time.
Right.
So the people that bitch and complain about having to come to the office, and I'm like, shut up. I'm here all the time. Anyway,
right.
They have to start coming in 2 weeks, and they're like, I don't like this. And so a lot of people are leaving.
Yep.
Yep.
It's time we fight back.
But the thing is there's so many people that are desperate for jobs. It's not really making enough of an impact because people are being hired on anyway to take over the people that are leaving.
That like keep leaving, yeah. Yeah, because it's a whole mess. Because just like, because I mean, and obviously this is going to differ depending on the actual occupation. Because like, with a job like mine, like obviously like, the whole being like let's switch to 4-day work from home. Like we're a dry cleaner that does delivery. That doesn't fucking work like that. So.
No.
Yeah.
or like any like emergency type jobs, whatever, or like things like construction, whatever. Obviously, that doesn't really apply to stuff that's like really like hands-on things like that. But as far as like your standard office cubicle whatever type jobs, it's just like okay, it's saves them the commute. You save so much time. They could be working during that time. They don't have any distractions at home most of the time anyway.
So,
but again, taking away the commute and all the unnecessary meetings and whatnot and bullshit, and just like all the shenanigans, like we want to have the office. No, we're here to fucking do a job, right, and earn a living.
But that's the funniest part to me.
We're not here for office social time.
Because my friend that went to another department, who does work from home, when he comes into the office, he comes down to visit me in my area.
Okay.
Okay. And he goes, yeah, so they tell us that they're making us come in to, like, get social with the people that we work with. But then when we get here, they tell us we're not allowed to talk.
Yep.
We have to keep our heads down at work. We're not allowed to socialize.
Yeah.
And it's like, what's the point of us being here if we can't be friendly then?
Yeah.
Right.
Not only that, but like there's this whole thing about like, it's we're a team here at work. It's like, well, if we're a team, then why aren't we allowed to fucking be a team and talk to each other and shit?
Right.
Right.
And all the freaking time.
What's even better is that it's already been proven that we are just as productive, if not more productive, when we are able to work from home.
Yep.
Basically. So it's like, I don't know why you think telling us that we are going to be more productive in the office is going to work when we know for a fact that that's not true.
Right, it's because they want control. They'll do anything except facts if it means they have the control.
Well, I know part of the reason they want our people to come back into the office is because we have a lot of buildings on a lot of different campuses.
Yeah, I was just about to say, because they're losing out on a lot of money with all like the office buildings that they bought and whatnot. So
basically
they're trying to squeeze that money back in.
Oh yeah. Well, they also get I don't know if it's called subsidies, but basically they get some sort of money or tax break from at least my area.
Yeah.
For being in the office, if you have so many amount of people in a building in the state that I live in, you get a tax break, basically. Right. So it's just like, that's why they're pushing so hard for my area to come back. It's not anything to do with productivity. It's not anything to do with social stuff. And everybody knows it. They just want to save, or at least get their quote-unquote money's worth out of buildings that they've built or rent.
Yep.
Basically.
And they want the tax cut for having people in those buildings.
Yeah.
Here's a fucking idea: sell the building, tear it down, and build houses.
Yeah, right. Well,
and
they'd probably keep those and jack rent prices beyond belief.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So my aunt actually helped with the buying of where my campus is for work. And it used to be a family-owned land. It used to be like basically a side of a hill where a lady lived. And Fidelity, that's where I work, they took really good care of this lady so that we could like have the land, but it's not worth it. Like there's so much land there that they could use for houses. If they tore down buildings, they already weren't using one of the buildings that we had there.
Yeah.
Like, so the term they use is called mothballing. So one of the buildings was completely empty. We hadn't been using it for eons.
Yep.
Everybody had been moved out. There was a Starbucks that was in that building that got ripped out. It moved to a different building, a newer building.
Yep.
And even now they're trying to squeeze it so that we're in, I think, 1 or 2 buildings.
Yeah.
So that the other 2 buildings can just be rented out or torn down or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the rumor mills that just keep going around and around and around. And it's like, y'all, just let me work from home. Find a way to do my job from home. Because you obviously don't really care about us that are in the office every day. Because we've been in the office every day during the pandemic. And like, yeah, we got a few little things for being in the office. But not anywhere near as much as we could have or should have. So it's like, what's the point of having all these buildings if you really don't want to afford these buildings?
Yep.
Or don't even care about us being in the building.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, all these thousands of meetings, in-person meetings they have us go to could have just been a fucking phone call or email. Right?
Dude, our meetings have always been like that.
Yeah, right. Don't make us drive hour and a half, 2 hours and waste all our hard-earned money on gas to come in, do less work and be less productive, and go all the way back home to sleep for 2 hours and come back and do it again.
Right. Like, that's just ridiculous to me.
Right.
Like, what is the point of that?
It's like, and yes, are there people that out there that can get easily distracted by stuff at home, whatever? Yeah, sure, absolutely. There's always gonna be people like that, but for the most part, no, not really. People are gonna do their job, right? and people want to do their job as efficiently as possible most of the time. So.
Most people just want to do their job, get paid, and be done with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. We don't care about being.
Of course, these days now we're not allowed to be done with it because apparently got to be on call at all times, but not get paid for being on call.
Oh my god, my manager texted my one coworker friend at 10 o'clock at night to tell her that she had to do something else the next day.
Yep.
We were all like, no, that's a breach. He shouldn't be texting you outside of work hours unless it's like an emergency. Like, the building is on fire, so you need to be working at this building now, kind of emergency.
Yeah, it's one of those things, like, hell, the other night, Mega, he was like, he got caught, or, well, not the other night, but it was a while back, but anyway, Mega, was getting a call from his workplace, because, he worked security, so he had to put in a report at one point, and so the guy there after him, who took the shift after, is basically just incompetent as hell when it comes to, like, the, report, stuff. So he just kept on calling Omega like over and over and over while we were trying to do a fucking game. It's like, and then like you had like Kyo and me, Kyo's Nightmare's friend. He and I were just like, just fucking turn off your phone. Like you're not on call anymore.
Right.
It's like they should be paying you if they're calling you this fucking much.
100%. You should be logging that shit.
Yeah, that's why like whenever I, worked at places, like, whenever I got calls, I would just be like, nope, I'm not answering. Like, unless they're paying me to pick up the phone, then I am not on work right now, not on my schedule, so y'all can suck it.
Yeah, fortunately with my job, the only times we get, like, potentially get no text or calls, like, super early in the morning is, like, during the winter time.
Yeah.
And, in case of, like, heavy snowfall, so they can let us know, it's like, hey, we're not doing the route today, so don't bother.
Yeah, that's good. At least at least it's for like a reason for that instead of just like, hey, come in and like.
It's kind of like a school. Hey, we're on an hour delay.
Yeah, like legitimately, it's like, yeah, we're gonna be delayed by 2 hours, whatever. Like, yeah, nope, it's too heavy. We can't do it today.
Yep.
Nick just gets school time all the time.
No, right. Yeah, like I get. Well, the only difference, like, I get paid, but I also get the school weather benefits.
Right.
I would love those benefits. We have to come in unless it is like a level 3 snow emergency. I think.
Okay.
Like, it has to be real bad. We have to come in, period. There is no maybe hour delay. No, we have to come in. You have to make sure that your car can get out in the morning. It's ridiculous. I hate it so much.
Yep, sounds about right.
Yeah, it's we live in a world, people. We live in a world.
And, like, heaven forbid I take my safety over the company.
Yeah, right. Seriously.
So, like, one time the roads at my house...
Yeah, no, just fuck you. I'm not coming in quick.
Yeah, no, I would very much do the same. Well, I wouldn't obviously say fuck you, but I'd be like, listen.
No,
roads are
go
unsafe.
all in,
Like,
all in.
So...
No, I'll just call it like every racial slur that I can think of. Clearly.
So one time...
We'll whip that shit out hardcore.
So one time we definitely had, like, an ice storm, and I had to call in, and I was like, hey, my streets aren't getting cleared anytime soon. There is no way that I can drive into work.
Right.
I have to work from home if you're gonna if you want me to work.
Right.
And they were pissed. They were pissed that I had to work from home.
Yep.
And I was like, well, I can't help it that my streets aren't getting cleared. And I can't help that there's ice everywhere. So unless you want me to, like, crash into something.
And still not get to work.
And still not get to work.
But
Possibly
like, they don't give a shit. You're replaceable to them. Like,
oh, 100%.
You know?
Yeah.
Yep. But now it's like, like, sorry, buddy, I care more about my safety and health than your fucking profits. Because I'm sure as hell not profiting off anything I do for you, so.
Right.
Yep, just like sets phone down and turns on Hell of a Boss 2 minutes notice song and just lets it play into the speaker.
Yeah, I was doing a little like I guess it was like semi-volunteer, semi-actual work, I guess, but it didn't really count for anything. But I was basically like volunteering to help out at the school store for my local college, just because like I was like, fuck it, I just need something to do for the summer, whatever, you know, kind of bored, whatever. Yeah. So I did that, you know, and it's like it was fun because like my buddy was at the college at the time, so I got to see him every now and again. We just hung out, you know, after or before, whatever. But anyway, I was doing that, and the fucking people, they like one day I was like, I called, you know, it's like I had to call in a little late because like I was so fucking sick I couldn't even lift my arms. I don't know what the hell hit me, but God, it hit me. Anyway, I told them that and everything. And they're like, that's not very professional. I was like, you know what's not professional? Recognizing the facts. Like, you know, and I just went off on them. And then later they're like, yeah, we're going to have to let you go. I'm like, good.
I mean, would you rather I still force myself to come in, get a bunch of other people sick,
and
injure myself on the job from being
Yes.
so sick, and then have to get workers' comp or even sue you for forcing me to work while so
Yes.
sick? You really want all that?
Yeah, right.
Well, the thing is, they never think that you can prove a workman's comp.
Yeah, basically, they always think that they have the upper hand when a lot of the time, really, they don't. Sadly, just a lot of people these days, sadly, just won't follow through is the main issue, honestly.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know, because like usually it's one of those things where like the workplace basically they set it up in a way that they make it where you pretty much don't have a lot of knowledge of what you're getting into because they refuse to tell you basically, you know.
Yep.
So it's like you're just left in the dark, and then you know, like heck, when I worked at Pet Bar, they didn't tell me anything, and I was like, you know what, I'm getting tired of you motherfuckers. But so it's like it's one of those things where they just completely leave you in the dark about everything and anything. Like hell, I didn't even know how to get into the fucking workplace because they didn't tell me a shit about that. So I had to like stand there at the door, and they're like, oh yeah, just pull it open. I'm like, oh thank fuck. Yeah, it was really dumb though.
Yeah, it's like it's really I really lucked out with my current job because like
Yeah,
sure I'm
absolutely.
not making anywhere near six figures, but like at least they
Right.
do care about our safety, at least know far more than most companies.
Seriously, like that is like a
It's-
job you want to keep, basically.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Because
man.
even when I was like I think I was really sick sometime last year. I don't remember when.
Okay.
But it was just like I think it was because like I was coming I could feel it coming down with like that Friday evening going into Saturday and just pretty much like just all Saturday all Sunday. And I was like okay I was still like feeling just in a bad way. I was like all right, yeah, this isn't gonna be clear by Monday morning. So like so like as long as I give them like I had enough of a heads up, it was like hey, I've been sick all weekend. I highly doubt this is gonna be good by the time tomorrow morning, but I'm just gonna heads up now so you can be prepared.
Right.
Just in case.
Yeah, right. The few hours went by. It's like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Like I follow up again. It's like, yeah, no, this is gonna work. I can't be away from a bathroom right now.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, it's You want to hang on to jobs that are like, gonna actually treat you well.
Mm-hmm.
They are so hard to find these days.
Right. I mean, they have their stupid stuff too, but like it's
Right.
for the most part it's all been minor because like
Yeah.
one thing in particular. So it's like
Okay.
so obviously on top of the delivery side of things, we try to solicit, knock on doors, get new customers in the neighborhoods we
Gotcha.
work in, right?
Okay.
And like periodically they'll our media supervisor like will come up with something to do to help us kind of practice and revise our pitches and whatnot and things like that. So the last one he had us do, which I didn't do, but he had us do was so like all the drivers call each other, like just like kind of just go down our list and like call up each other, and whoever we call, they have to read off their pitch to us so we can like rate it, give pitches or give no suggestions and like that, and just go down the line with all our colleagues and just like practice our pitches to each other.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't fucking do that.
No, because that's no,
like,
thank you.
It's like, okay, this is a waste of fucking time, and I can just know because it was me and one our driver in like the main store I work out of. So like I just
yep.
and he's so like if he needs to practice, he could just do it with me, or I could do it with any of the other staff working in the store.
Right.
It's like it's just much more efficient, and we're gonna we see each other every day every day anyway in the morning. So before leave and go on our routes, just like what. I get you're trying to make a little fun little game out of it, but it's fucking stupid and it's a waste of goddamn time.
Right.
Right? Just like, if you want us to practice, we'll just practice with each other. So when we see each other, it takes like two minutes.
Yep.
Right?
It's also just cringy. Like, why would I want to talk to my coworker about this?
It's like you're trying a little too hard here. Just stop it.
Yeah, like the workplaces are trying to make like a good workplace culture, but they're just backfiring with everything they do.
Right.
Because it's just really stupid, really cringy, or they're just like, it's a terrible plan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like there's like been other stuff they try to do in the past, but I think for like the past few, I just haven't done it all. And they never talked to me about it, so I was like, okay.
Yeah, right. I mean, like it's one of those things where, like, let's be real, they bring it up, but they never actually try to enforce it. So like, who gives a shit at that point? Like, it's just more they try to like yoink you in there and like, hey, you want to do this with everyone? It's like, no,
no, never.
Because I mean, shit. I think back during my first year with the company, I think I think it was like a company party or dinner or whatever. I can't remember what exactly. But like, some nice-ish restaurant somewhere, or whatever, and I actually did drive out there.
Yep.
Didn't I turn around?
I pulled into the parking lot, kind of looked looking through my car window, looking through the window inside the restaurant. And I'm like, I am so underdressed for this. I turn around, went back home. I'm just like, hell, fucking no.
Right.
It's like, I mean,
oh man.
Because again, it's just one of those. No, it's like, I mean, okay, I don't want a fucking fancy dinner. I want more money. Just give me a raise.
Yeah, seriously. Like, companies will do anything except give you a proper raise to compensate for yours. Yeah.
Don't waste my time with this fucking bullshit dinner that I had to drive 30, 45 minutes out to go to, and do this generic raffle thing to win shit prizes for shit people.
Right. We do stupid raffles all the time.
Yeah.
Just like if we get gift cards, we have to put it on our pay stubs.
Yeah.
And those get taxed, which is like fine, whatever. But it's like, I would rather you just give me money or give me vacation time.
Yeah, because I haven't gone to a single company dinner.
I
think 4 or 5 years I've been with the company.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I have never gone to a holiday party. I have never gone to a company dinner.
Yeah, same.
That is not my thing. Like, I've been asked why I don't go, and I'm like, I am far too introverted, far too uncaring for this. It does nothing for me. Like, they're all like, oh, but you need to, like, network, and I'm like, no. That shouldn't be your requirement.
Yeah.
For me to do anything. Like, yeah, I can talk to people, but if they want to get to know me, they're not going to get to know me through a networking. Because that's not my scene. That's not how
I've also never attended stuff, and I'm like, it's just stupid. Like, especially when you're the newbie in like a workplace, and they're really trying to get you to come because they're like trying to convince you that it's like the best place to work ever. I'm like, nah.
No.
Nah.
That's when you know it's sketch.
Yeah, right. I'm just like,
Yeah,
if you're this desperate to show me that like your, fucking awesome ass pizza parties are like apparently so good, then like that means the workplace isn't that good at all.
yeah, because I had my because I had I think one of the store managers for a different location. I was talking to her one morning. I think it was last year, whatever the last year's holiday dinner party where I was like, of course I didn't go to that one. He's like,
Yeah.
why weren't you at the thing? I was like, I have fucking better things to do with my time. And it's like,
Right.
I was like, oh,
Seriously.
but they had like a raffle. Like they were giving us some good amount of money. I think so and so got like just the $500, $600, whatever. I'm just like, that's not even like a quarter of my fucking rent. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. Oh my goodness.
I ain't helping shit. That ain't even like 2 days worth of food right there.
Seriously. Oh boy.
And she's just like, yeah.
Yeah. What's even funnier too is when like you have the things that are like what is it, where they try to like lure you in with like the hiring bonuses. I'm like, I'm not that stupid.
Oh yeah.
Or if you recruit somebody.
If they have to use a hiring bonus, then they're especially not that good. Let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Yeah. That being said, we are officially on time.
Okay. Well. Oh God. Fucking. All right. Hold on, real quick before we go.
We got?
What'd you forget?
No, I wanted to talk about fucking Digital Circus for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like as obviously episode 2 finally came out a few days ago, and just like, well, I think it had 30 some odd. No, it actually might have been. Yeah, no, it was 30 some odd million views in just the first 24 hours. It was incredible.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah, just like again, I know we've talked about indie animation and such before, but like again, it just goes to show.
Yeah.
It's like let the fucking animators cook, let the creators cook, people.
Like we
God
reached the point
damn it.
where like the big names they're not delivering as well as they should. So let's let them step aside and have the smaller guys like actually make some ideas.
It's like Disney, Marvel.
Yeah, right. Freaking oh my god! I really hope Disney actually follows through on their like promise to make things actually based on story and not like catering to agendas anymore.
But with Digital Circuit in particular, so I mean, obviously whenever like any big drops, there's always obviously all the people praising and having a great time, but of course you always have the fucking the wretches on the dark side, just talking shit for the sake of talking shit for the clown attention and the thumbs up and the likes and bullshit like that. So yeah, so so right now everyone's fucking hating on Jax because how much of an asshole he was, in episode 2. It's like, well, like this is a surprise because
But
he was clearly set up as a jerk in the first episode, so why is it a fucking surprise?
Right, like why does anyone apparently not see that? Like there's the setup. It's been there the whole time. Like
that was literally
Right.
his whole shtick. Like,
Yeah,
were they
right.
not
his
watching?
entire thing is that he's supposed to be a jerk. Like
Right. And if they had really been paying attention, they would have seen it's like, okay, no, this is like a mask he puts up to protect himself. She's not really showing his true emotions. Like he does have a heart in there somewhere, but this is just how he copes with the fucking shitty scenario that he's in right now.
Yep.
Right? But no, people want to just yell all this shit to the sky for the attention in the cloud, and it's just like just come on, people, yeah. Like again, like we've done this whole song and dance just over and over again with Hell Boss and Has Been Hotel. It's like all the drama around that and their characters are just fuck it.
Right.
That was literally his whole shtick the first episode. He was an asshole the whole first episode.
Yeah.
They're going so far to be like, oh, if you like Jackson, you hate women.
No.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not surprised there. Like people are so desperate.
Okay, as a woman, no. That's not no.
Yeah, right.
It's like, oh, you like Jackson, you must hate women.
Yeah, right.
Is he an asshole to women? Yes. But if you like his character, you generally like asshole characters. There's a lot of them. They don't all hate women. Or specifically women. Right. No? That
Yeah, yeah, because and I was thinking about this more because think back to older villains in older animated movies, whether it be your Disney Renaissance villains or whatnot, or basically any villains out of the late 90s and earlier.
yeah.
So it's you don't really hear at all people will be like, oh you should like Scar. If you like Scar, then you hate these type of people, or like, oh, if you like Ursula, then you're this kind of cringy person, whatever. You never hear anything like that.
Seriously.
That's because there wasn't any social media back then.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Social media was literally the downfall of man. Like,
yes.
They better not have like social media up here and like apes. Ape social media, just like tablets.
Right, like it's like you kind of had no MySpace in the early days of Facebook, but it still was like still too early on, or to really like kind of impact in that way.
Now, like social media has just infected humanity.
Right.
Me just thinking of the early days of Neopets.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, don't have to worry about people bashing you on your profile or whatever.
No.
They're like, oh no, you like this? It's like, oh, your Tamagotchi sucks. Oh, your Furby's ugly.
Yeah, right.
They did that to your face. You didn't have to go through a whole page.
Right.
Yeah, right. Oh. Yeah, see, but that was the upside with having to do it in person. Because like, oh, you actually have you have a name and you have a face right there, and you can actually take action about it. But whereas online, everyone can be anonymous. Can't track them, right? Can't do shit. Can't stop them.
Yep.
Right? Can't send them to the principal's office.
Unfortunate.
No. Can't can't open their skull with a sharp rock.
Right.
Can't give them a trepidation.
Yeah, right. Can't paint the streets with their entrails.
It's unfortunate.
Yep.
But it is what it is.
Right.
All right. It's like I don't care. We got.
You
we,
say that
we got
after
gummy.
a long ass rant.
Just think.
Hit the same, dude.
All you gotta do is just think about Gummy Goo. Gummy Goo makes everything better.
Just snap.
Yeah, all right. Wait, what?
Burst into confetti.
No.
Yep.
Oh man. But anyway, that's all I have for today.
Okay.
Hope you all enjoyed.
Something like
Gotta
that.
go. It's like taking MZ. We've already seen Kingdom of Planet of the Apes. I'm gonna go see it tomorrow morning, and then we'll likely be back either
Either
late Saturday night or Sunday, sometime Sunday for a quick little review.
Yeah, we're doing a bonus episode this time around, people. Get ready for the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes review.
Gotta get our obligatory hoots and hollering in, ape hoots and hollering in.
Right. Until then, we shall see you all next time.
See you in the next one. Like and subscribe, please. Thank you. I would like to have more than one viewer than just Cheebs. Thank you, please. Bye.
Bye, Cheebs.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Cheebs.